Greetings and complications, my dear friends. Welcome to another video on our channel. Do you know where you are? You're on GMT-3, the channel that makes complications simple. Welcome to this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Want to take it a step further? Just like these awesome people right here. These are the VIP members of the channel. These folks contribute a little bit every month to help me create content. And of course, I thank them a lot with giveaways, exclusive coupons, and so on. Come join us. There's a WhatsApp group that's always buzzing every day. The interaction with everyone there is really cool, and I'm there every day. Come be a VIP member of the channel. Today's video is, look, a really simple one. Today it's a straightforward video, not much editing, no fuss, because it's aimed at people who create content. Why? About 10 days ago, a very dear friend of mine, the guy is awesome, he got in touch with me and said, Leandro, I have my job, okay? And I also work I like watchmaking, so I have my Instagram. So anyway, I'm putting myself out there as a professional in the watchmaking field. But I want to dedicate myself only to this. Do you have any tips you could share with me? I gave him my phone number, he gave me his. But his schedule doesn't work, mine doesn't work, we haven't even managed to talk yet. But then I said, hey, this could make a good video, right? What can I share from my 10 years of experience producing content with almost 1,000 videos on the platform? What can I share with you who are just starting now or who already have your own journey? A bit of my experience. What is good for you to do? What should you pay attention to if you want to make a living only from the watchmaking business, right? So I prepared this video with 5 tips, and as I said, it's a very simple video. I made my little cheat sheet here, and we're going to talk about this now. Tip number 5 for you who want to become a professional, for you who might already have your job. You really like the watch world and want to live off of it. You want to dive into this world and make it your livelihood. I prepared these 5 tips for you, and we're starting with tip number 5. Keep your radar on for good opportunities. That's a fact. Okay? If you create content, you're going to get into a field, you're going to get into a niche, or maybe you already have, where you meet a lot of people, and a lot of people are also willing to do good work. So stay alert for opportunities that may come up. Throughout my journey, I tried to diversify as much as possible, not just sticking to YouTube videos. So I started with my bracelet line, then came the GMT-3 watch, which eventually turned into the Brazil watch show. We're coming out with classifieds now. We're on the verge. Maybe by the time this video is up, the classifieds are already running. What else? Tempo House. I started this company in the United States with my son-in-law. So stay alert for good opportunities, because there are a lot of people, hundreds of brands. A phrase I usually say is that there's no part of a man's body more desired than his wrist. Because you can name how many sneaker brands you know, how many jacket brands, how many pants brands you know, but when it comes to watch brands, there are thousands. Many brands are trying to find their place in the sun. Keep an eye on these people. For sure, an opportunity will come up for you to diversify your range of activities. Always keep your radar on. That's my tip number 5. Tip number 4, let's go. Find your path. Today, there are countless influencers, countless people talking about watches on countless platforms, but you need to find your own path. Talk about what gives you pleasure, what brings you joy, what you would talk about for free. Start with that. That's the advice I give. Another thing, don't try to be someone you're not, okay? If you're a funny person, if you have that more comedic side, stick with it. If you're a more serious person, stop trying to be funny. If you're a more formal person, don't try to make videos telling jokes. No one will find it funny. Find your path by being who you are. Then you'll look within the world of watchmaking for the niche you feel most connected to. Some people talk only about military-style watches. Some talk only about affordable watches. Some focus only on homage watches. And some talk only about expensive luxury watches. Find your path. Then for sure, that connection will make you feel joy and pleasure in continuing to create content, even when you don't see results right away, because it will take time to see results. I've been here for 10 years, and dreams I had many years ago, I'm only able to achieve now. So you need to find that path and have that persistence. That was tip number 4. Tip number 3, this one is really important, okay? Don't skip steps. When creating content, not just about watchmaking, but in content production as a whole, we dedicate our time, our energy, our money, and we want to see results. There are shortcuts that some people take that over time prove not to bring results. Let me give you an example. Let's say you want to start your page about watchmaking and you think, hey, I'm going to buy followers. Because then when I start talking, people will see, wow, look how many followers I have. And then they'll start following me. But then you buy those followers and you say, man, but the number of followers doesn't match the views. What do you start doing? You start buying views. You build a fake audience that doesn't deliver results for anyone. Because if companies notice you and then say to you, man, look, we saw your work, we saw your number of views, we saw the size of your page, we want to send you a watch for you to show on your page, and you say, wow, cool, great. In your mind, man, the technique is working. Then you get the watch, promote it, and only bots watch it, no real people watch it. What result did you deliver for the company? 0 or close to 0. And that, of course, will make them stop contacting you. So have organic growth, have real growth. Be honest, be real, and deliver results based on organic, credible numbers. You need to have consistency and frequency. Those are the words of the day, okay? So you don't skip steps. Do all your work following this premise of having consistency and frequency. Tip number 2 for you, invest in equipment. This is very important. Invest in equipment, but start with what you have, okay? When I started recording for the channel, I used a camera borrowed from my wife that recorded in 1080p and it didn't have autofocus. If you watch the first videos on the channel where I showed the watch, I kept adjusting the focus on the camera all the time so it could capture the image of the watch. I think it didn't even record in 1080p, it was 720p, so it was really a low resolution, but anyway, that was the beginning. Use what you have, but keep an eye out for good equipment. Know which is the best microphone, know which is the best camera, understand the equipment you're using, aperture, ISO, shutter speed, understand how you're going to use a macro lens, what you can get out of it, lighting, polarizing filter. Understand this world. Why? So you can deliver a good experience to those watching your videos. You might say, well, I'm going to start with what I have and I don't care much about equipment. You won't be providing a good experience for your subscribers and even less for the companies that invest in you. So invest in good equipment. Start with what you have, but know where you want to go. One thing I've always thought to myself, and maybe it's not nice to say this, so forgive me, but if you know where you want to go, man, even your underwear has to help you get there. It has to be good, comfortable. You need to have equipment that will help you on your journey to achieve the success you aim for. And the first tip, the most important of all, help people rise up. On this journey, you will see many people who are also just starting out and there's nothing more rewarding. And being with those people pays off too. Suddenly you already have some relevance and you help people who are also coming up, people who are starting out, brands that are just beginning. My doors are always wide open for brands that are just starting out. You've seen a lot of people start here on the channel, people who started and unfortunately didn't make it, people who started and are still here to this day, writing a success story. But anyway, that's my first tip. Always remember where you came from and where you want to go. I came from a place called Villa Centenario in Duque de Caxias. I never thought my life would bring me to where I am, and thank God I can be here today talking to you. And of course, we also can't forget, right, our Heavenly Father. I dedicate every victory I have in my life to God. Does that guarantee success? No, there are a lot of people out there who haven't set foot in a church in 500 years and don't even believe in God, and they have a success story. But what I believe is that if you want to win and for that to remain in your life, then yes, you need the help of the Heavenly Father, my dear and beloved God, who guides my decisions and allowed me to get here so I could talk to you. All right, my dear friends, 5 tips, quick summary. Keep your radar on for good opportunities, find your path, don't skip steps, invest in equipment, and help people get back on their feet. These were the paths I took throughout my journey, and they brought me to where I am today. Thank God there are almost 250,000 people following my content. If you add everyone from everywhere, that's about the total. And thank God we keep going strong. Sending you a big hug. I hope this video is useful for you. Leave your thoughts in the comments section. If you have any other tips, an experience you went through that helped you grow as a person, as a human being, as a content creator, any interesting fact, any funny story, leave it in the comments section and we'll be happy to read it. These were the 5 tips for you who are creating content to help you put down even deeper roots in the watch world. The watch world. And of course, the watch world thanks you, right? It's been a great journey and I want you to be part of it too. Take care, God bless. We're in this together. Goodbye.